this evening.
Yeah, if you're lucky, you'll see a little bit of sun still.
Yeah.
Either way, good weather for a car
Pretty
wash.
pleasant day today, yeah, that's for
Yeah.
sure. We've got Tsunami Express Car Wash, Nate Abbs joining us. And good morning, Nate, and welcome to Illinois, I guess, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. It's our first wash in Illinois. So
How many, is this a regional operation, Tsunami Express?
yeah, so we're currently just in the Great Lakes. You know, we start in LaPorte, Indiana, work our way all the way up to Grand Chute, and now we're also over in Minnesota. So
That's awesome.
we're kind of just spreading them across the Midwest.
Minnesota, Wisconsin, Indiana,
Indiana.
and now Loves
Illinois.
Park, home of the first Illinois Tsunami Express Car Wash.
That's correct.
cool. And
great.
you got a big deal going on here this opening weekend, huh?
Yeah, definitely. We've been giving out free washes to the community
For a while now here, isn't it?
since last Wednesday.
Yeah.
So getting it out there, making sure we have everything fine-tuned in, and just kind of welcoming everybody to the celebration, trying to get our name out there and put our best foot forward.
And you guys also do memberships too. So once you go and try it out with your free one, you want to make sure you're getting that membership.
Yeah, that's correct. And right now we're offering $5 memberships. So
$5.
that's correct.
How many times do I get to wash my car for $5?
Every day for that first month. So it's really,
I'll make sure to go mudding this whole
Yeah, exactly.
this whole
Exactly.
first one.
Wow.
depending on the weather,
Yeah.
Might as well.
you might as well, because you can come every day, and it's really great because you don't have to just focus on that weather forecast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can just go and make us a part of your everyday operations and errands.
So $5 membership for a month is a special. What is the normal rates for a membership?
20, 30, and 40.
Okay,
And then we have a
different
top
plans.
package, a premium at $44.95.
Yeah.
So it's really great. A lot of amenities come with the memberships, and just being a regular customer. At
And that one of the big amenities is you can get your car washed each and every day that month if you so choose, right?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
And I don't think people realize if you have a newer vehicle, it's just a part of kind of the maintenance of your car too, is making sure it's clean, that especially as we get into salt and winter. I know that's hard to believe even though it's getting summertime, but even mud and stuff, it can be huge that it doesn't deteriorate the paint, all of that, and that's what you guys are there for.
Yep, and the big thing with car washing is there's a reason for every season. You know, whether it's the spring pollen, whether it's the salt in the winter, or as the birds migrate up throughout the summers, we all know what that leads to. So there's a reason to see a tsunami every day of the week.
Yeah, I've never realized how anxious I do get at a car wash though, until recently when I tried really hard to get my tires to line up. And I said, thank goodness there's an attendant here and you guys have one.
Exactly. Yep. There's always an attendant on site to help everybody with any of their needs. The loading, the experience. We try to bring that calming environment and atmosphere, because it can be, but you know, a smiling face from start to finish kind of makes things go a little bit better.
That's the goal, isn't
Makes
it?
me less nervous to try
Well,
to
so
drive my car through.
free car washes through Sunday, and then of course $5 memberships also through Sunday. If you want to join for a month and check it out, $5. And then what else is going on this weekend as far as your grand opening? Well, actually more than a week grand opening event going on.
Yeah. So we're partnered with Special Spaces of Illinois.
What is Special Spaces?
So they're a non-for-profit that builds dream bedrooms for kids that have, battled cancer.
Oh, nice.
Gives them just kind of a space of their own. Sometimes there's, some added medical things that they need. So just giving them a place to go back to that they can start to build themselves back better.
Yeah, okay.
Giving back to the community.
Yeah.
And so you're asking for contributions and donations, or?
So anytime you purchase a membership during our grand opening, that $5 goes directly back to it.
Oh,
That's
So it's
even
really a
better.
win-win for both
Wow,
parties. You
okay.
get to try us for 31 times or as many times as you'd like, but you're also giving back, to your own community, to where that's going to stay to help a child in Rockford.
That's amazing.
nice. You mentioned other amenities other than the daily washes with a membership. What are some of those other things you offer your customers?
Yeah, so at a lot of car washes, they strictly just have your free vacuums, right?
Yeah.
At Tsunami, we look to give you everything you need to go through and, tidy up your interior. So we have an on-demand spray system that you can clean your windows with. We offer microfiber towels. We also have a wet dry mat cleaner. So we try to give you all the parts and pieces that you can go ahead to take your car to the next level. We'll take care of the exterior, give you the parts and pieces to do the interior.
Nice.
Kind of really detail your car doing all of
Yeah,
that. 'Cause,
sort of.
yeah,
You can, and it's worth the time. We put out, we try to have those products stocked so everybody can use as they please.
I was like,
There-
now I'm thinking through what I need to clean up my car.
Yeah, there's been a rash of car washes popping up around the upper Midwest lately. What makes Tsunami Express a different experience?
So we start just at the baseline, right? Our baseline wash has 3 or 4 different chemicals, applications that other car washes don't have until you get up to their, second or
high
third
end.
tier wash.
Yeah.
So when you're coming to Tsunami, we're trying to give you the best experience, and bang for your buck. But really, you want to leave with a premium product no matter what dollar you spend. So we start with giving, triple foam conditioner, sealer waxes. Every vehicle has a spot-free rinse and a drip-free dry, is what we're going for. So in doing that, as you see, on tsunamiexpress.com, you can see what the level of packages are and even compare that to the competition, and you can see it on paper, but see it in quality.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah,
can
the baseline.
see it this weekend, right on through Sunday, right?
That's
Get
correct.
that free car wash through Sunday. What's the address where you're located in Loves Park?
We're right there next to the Market Center and the Dollar Tree
Yeah, okay.
on 2nd Street.
6245 North 2nd Street
Yep.
in Loves Park. And this is part of the grand opening celebration here through Sunday. Stop by for a free car wash and $5 memberships for a month. That's a pretty awesome deal to get things started. And once again,
And that $5 is a donation.
yeah,
as well.
donation to kids with cancer and organizations. They're welcome to Illinois at Tsunami Express and Nate and the gang. Hope you hope you like it here and you find a few
Yes.
more places for these.
Exactly. It's the first one of many is the hope, and we're happy to be a part of the community.
All right, thank you, Nate Habs with Tsunami Express there in Loves Park. Learn more about their services at their website, tsunamiexpress.com. We'll be right back.